大家好，欢迎来到我频道。Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to have you back. This is Miss Kaka. 我是佳佳老师。In this episode, we will continue our series on the 24 solar terms. If you are new to this concept, make sure to watch my video on 立春 where I provide a brief introduction. Let's pick up where we left off in our reading from the book 我们的节气 compiled by 杨洋兔 and published by 泰山出版社。今天是惊蛰 It's 惊蛰 today, which is the third solar term.每年惊蛰都在3月5、6或7日。惊蛰 usually falls on either March the 5th, 6th, or 7th each year. 今天是3月6日，所以今年惊蛰在3月6日。This year, 惊蛰 is on March the 6th. What is exactly 惊蛰? Let's start our reading to learn more about it. 过去，人们将小动物潜伏起来，不吃不喝越冬的状态称为蛰，而惊蛰就是雷声惊醒这些小动物的意思。过去 in the past, 潜伏 literally means to hide, while in this context it refers to hibernation during the winter months. 起来 is a directional complement used after a verb to indicate that the action has been completed. So the phrase 潜伏起来 means to hide for hibernation, 越 to live through, 越冬 to live through winter months.状态 state 称 to name 为 as 称为 to name as 而 while which is a conjunction to connect two clauses to indicate a contrast between the two clauses in the context. 雷 thunder 声 sound 雷声 the sound of thunder 惊醒 to wake up with a start 意思 meaning in the past蛰 was used to refer to the hibernation of small animals during the winter when they would stop eating and drinking in order to survive, while 惊蛰 was used to describe the awakening of these animals by the sound of thunder. 小动物们从冬眠中醒来，并不是真的被雷声惊醒，而是天气暖和了，它们出来找吃的了。冬眠 hibernation 来 a directional complement used after a verb. 醒来 means to wake up.并 is used before the negation words such as 不没有 to emphasize negation to clarify the real situation. 被 is the identifier of passive voice in Chinese. 被雷声惊醒 be awakened by sound of thunder. 暖和 warm. 来 directional complement used after a verb to indicate that the action moved towards the speaker. So 出来 means to come out.The small animals wake up from hibernation not because they are actually awakened by thunder, but because the weather has warmed up, and they come out to look for food. 这时，农民伯伯也变得繁忙起来。农民 farmer or peasant. 伯伯 literally means uncle from father's side. Can also refer to an old male who is not necessarily related to you. In this case, a more appropriate translation for 伯伯 would be Mr. or Sir in English. 繁忙 busy. 起来 is a directional complement used after a verb to indicate that the action has been started and might continue. At this point, the farmers start to get busy.Now that we have an understanding of what 惊蛰 entails, let's explore the customs associated with it. 惊蛰我们会吃梨。春季天气干燥，人容易口干、咳嗽，所以很多地方有惊蛰吃梨的习俗。干燥 dry, 容易 easy, 干 dry, 口干 feeling mouth dry, 咳嗽 cough, 习俗 custom.The spring weather tends to be dry, which can cause people to experience dry mouths and coughs. This is why many places have a custom of eating pears on the day of 惊蛰。梨清脆可口，有润肺止咳、滋阴清热的功效。清脆 crisp, 可口 tasty, 润 to moisturize, 肺 lung. 润肺 to moisturize the lungs. 止 to stop, 止咳 literally to stop coughs.So it means to relieve coughs. 滋阴 to nourish yin. Yin in Chinese medicine is associated with the solid and fluid substances such as blood, body fluids, and tissues that nourish and support the organs and tissues. 清热 to expel the pathogenic heat. 功效 beneficial effect. Pears are not only crisp and delicious, but also have beneficial effects such as moisturizing the lungs, relieving coughs, nourishyin, and clearing pathogenic heat. 梨可以生吃，也可以蒸熟、煮水、榨汁食用。你喜欢哪种吃法呢？蒸 to steam, 熟 cooked, an adjective used after a verb to indicate a result of an action. 蒸熟 cook food by steaming. 煮 to boil, 煮水 to boil pears with water. 榨汁 to juice, 食用 to eat. 法 method, 吃法 the way to eat. Pears can be eaten raw or cooked, such as steamed, boiled, or juiced. Which method of eating do you prefer? Spring has finally arrived across the world, accompanied by abundant rainfall, the blooming of flowers and emergence of insects, making it a perfect time for nourishment. Eating pears is a fantastic way to nourish yourself during this season. Mark Jingzhe with a pear feast. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to click the bell to stay up to date and not miss any future updates. 谢谢观看，再见。